Andrew, give your advice.
So my advice to you, Mary, is not to let him grow out a rat tail.
It's solid advice.
That is good advice, Andrew.
Mary said you have to tell her something.
No.
There it is.
I found it one day. It's horrifying. You found the rat tail itself? I was gonna say.
It's framed. It's up there. You haven't noticed it?
She saw it in a picture. Actually, I have the rat tail because he got that cut off the day that Elizabeth got like 8 inches cut off her hair. So, you know.
Say that.
Whatever. I'm into relics. All right, here we go. Who's next? Karen, go.
I'm next? I thought I was last.
Okay, you're last. Chris, go. Chris, go. Go. It's not a great mic. Let's go. Come on, Christopher.
Can I steal your one?
Yeah.
You can sit on him to win an argument.
She doesn't. I don't think she wants to do that. All right. Let's go, Matthew.
Alex likes to think he's funny, so laugh at his jokes and he'll just be happy.
See, I said, you know, I said, he's asked if he can be excused. I said, you've observed things over the years. You cannot be excused. There you go. What happened?
Oh, Andy left.
Andrew, oh, you already went. All right, Daniel, go.
All right.
He got closer to the end of the line.
I think the most important thing is you have to keep a safe arm's reach distance, not necessarily from him, but yeah, you should know just pretty much, and you probably learned already, but when you go to any one of these gatherings, it's not if you'll get hit, it's when.
Mary's been hit a couple times.
Right.
That's why she knew she was part of the family.
And once you just, I think the getting hit's the initiation into the group. So once it starts happening routinely, that means you're in, and there should maybe more problems.
The more bruises you have, the better.
But
Just remember that only stays here, Mary. You don't tell your family those types of things.
there's this whole domestic violence issue.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be that big of a worry unless you're here.
Then it's a word. All right,
Line?
let's go.
You're up.
I'm gonna move.
Thomas. Advice.
I'm thinking, alright?
I'm gonna come back to you. Okay. All right, Elizabeth. Where are all these people left? All right, go ahead, Elizabeth.
If you really want to annoy my brother, you say festive. Say things are festive. Like that hat. It's
You're supposed to give advice about how to make things better, not worse.
What?
Better for whom?
For Mary. Better for Mary. Better for Mary.
And also feed him.
Oh.
I knew you were going to say that. And he likes 3 ice cubes, and he gets really. And he doesn't eat when he doesn't pay attention.
4 makes it too cold.
2 is just not enough.
3.5 at all times.
You just crack one.
That's an old joke when Alexander had his wisdom teeth out, Elizabeth was taking care of him. She really was taking care of him. And at one point I came home and she's like, I've had it with him. I brought him a drink and he told me it had to have 3 ice cubes in it.
Not 2.
Not 4, but 3.
3 ice cubes. That was it.
Wow.
I don't think Mary's going to be worried about the ice cube count. All right.
Maybe not.
All right, Kelly.
Always be stocked with Malibu Bay Parrot. What is it?
Parrot
Bay rum. Strawberry rum. Because, you know, regular coconut flavored rum isn't girly enough. And that's clearly not for your benefit because you don't even drink that.
This is advice from Mary.
True story.
Everyone in the room.
The funny thing is that they're all true stories.
Except Matt's. I'm the funniest
All right.
We give general advice for the couple.
All right. Are you ready, Tim?
I've been ready.
Oh, okay.
Where you
Let's
been?
go. I've been around the room with these children. All right, let's go.
So Alexander, this isn't for you, Mary. Just one piece of advice. A wise man told me that
The key to a happy marriage is always ask yourself this question. Do you want to be right or do you want to be happy?
And the answer is?
You definitely want to be happy. You may want to be right, but you're not going to be right. So just be happy.
You can be right internally and be happy.
That's going to be really
There you
hard
go.
for
Look who's
Alexander.
talking. You don't follow that advice.
I do.
I'm talking to him. He's not all like, I'll be right internally. He's all about being right externally. He's not happy. Anyway, go ahead. You had another piece of advice?
That's it. No.
What's the prop for?
Oh, that's for later.
Okay. There's going to be dancing. I don't know. Here we go.
My advice to the married couple to be is make sure you have a really good blender and make sure you get Alexander a good cocktail
have enough
book on how
guts
to
to
make
do
good
that.
cocktails. And then you'll both be happy. I have a wonderful barman.
But don't put more than 3 ice cubes.
Yes,
Otherwise, it'd be too cold.
I recommend margaritas. Tim can show you how.
Oh, they like margaritas.
I know they do. I know they do. I know that story, Dawn.
They like margaritas.
I swear to God.
That's all I've got.
I know. I'm waiting for this noise behind me to die down. All right. Yes, that was you, Daniel. All right, Mr. Coates, be happy when you say this. There's lights in your eyes.
This is similar to Tim's. When you're digging a hole, when you're over your head, stop digging.
That was mine. I gotta think all over again now.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead, Carl. Say something nice.
Yes. My advice would be to disregard the advice of everyone else. Because when I was in college, the director of my touring choir said, always marry an alto, never marry a soprano. And so I disregarded that advice. I married a soprano, and my advice to you would have been to marry a soprano. But seeing my advice is to disregard the advice of others, I would recommend that you marry a non-singer.
Well, that's actually kind of funny because Mary won't sing.
We'll figure that one out by next week. Or not.
Although, you know, Alexander always said he would never date a flautist, so he's not taking his own advice.
He's not dating, he's married.
Well, you know, he dated her beforehand.
It's different.
All right, Mark, whoever you are.
No, just keep up your sense of humor and look for adventures.
That's completely different than what you said.
And look for adventures. That means you're supposed to travel with Mary when she wants to travel.
Okay, moving on.
All right, Mary.
Well, my advice is that I've only heard that when your husband digs themselves into a hole that's over their head, that you should drop them a line so they can get back out.
That's nice too.
You mean a rope, right?
With a noose on it.
No, not helpful advice. A ladder,
Something.
Give them
something.
Not a second shovel.
All right, Natalie.
I'm gonna be mushy. Say I love you every day.
That's a good ending.
That's actually.
That's not the
It's
ending.
not the end. We have Miss Karen.
And, sorry. And Greg. And, okay, wait. Who wants to go next? You?
Missed that one.
Alexander needs to give Mary advice on how to deal with him.
That's true. We'll come back to you. We're going to go with this camera
Do we
first.
have time for that?
Forgive easily and always be the first one to say you're sorry, not wait for the other person to say they're sorry.
That's good advice.
Notice she said that to Alexander.
I tried to make eye contact with both of them. But you know, Mark really lives by, Tim kind of took his, but Mark really lives by happy wife, happy life. And so
That's a very good,
yeah.
that's the motto. You listen?
Yeah, that's a good one too. But I'm done.
Okay.
The motto was YOLO.
Really?
That's the advice.
Just follow the example of your father.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
That's it.
All right, your turn.
Wait.
No. So actually, I have. What? What are we waiting for?
Type in your password.
All right, here we go.
Technical difficulties.
Sorry about that. Why are we installing software on my computer?
Because you need to.
So
Hold on. Bad lighting.
it is, isn't it? It's terrible.
Yeah, and I'm too tall for this.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, fine. I don't know.
So about 100 years ago, it was actually sad. I was at a funeral, but there was people who were getting married, and they were passing around this little book asking for wedding advice. And I read something in there like 20 years ago that I thought was such good advice that would have saved me a lot of heartache, and I really try to remember it even today. A couple who'd been married 40 years wrote in there, always trust the other person's intentions. Because sometimes you can't believe they would do what they would do if they supposedly loved you or cared or whatever. But even if you can't understand it, you have to trust their intentions and trust that what they meant to do is what they meant to do. It's really good advice.
Someone was getting married at a funeral?
No!
I wondered.
Her family, you know, knew all that stuff. And it was a corpse. That would be real strange.
Yeah, I always thought it's never too late.
Turn this thing off.
What? Wait,
I can't do two things at once.
please.
No, I
My
can't.
blues.
Oh, you need this overlay.
That's how you cope with us.